So I'm here in Croatia in the national park in the middle of nowhere, and we've found this most extraordinary abandoned village, and Satnav have brought us here, and we've just discovered a couple of houses, and we're going to go and explore them. So follow me and let's go and see the lives of people who were here and perhaps get a feel for why they left, why they abandoned their home. Extraordinary, beautiful countryside, lovely day, the sun dappling through the trees, and the feeling of devastation. Here's the first house here behind me, and just along here is a much larger house. Looks like a 3-story house, quite grand. So I feel we should go and explore this big, it looks like a country house. So let's go and see what we can find. It's extraordinary. I can just see this entrance. There's no door, of course. In fact, there's a door here on the floor. Maybe that was the original entrance door. So here we go. Follow me into the house. Look at this. Wow, this looks really a grand entrance hall. But look at this through here. Completely collapsed, devastated. Let's see how safe it is to come in here. Well, there's not much roof. Most of the timber of the floors, you can see how rotten it is. If we scan up and have a look at this area here, we can see right through to the sky. Extraordinary. Somebody used to live here. Wow. It looks like there's a lower ground floor. Let's go and explore. I still get the feeling of a family living here. The essence of their energy is still lingering in the space, in the walls. So let's see what we can find down here. Ah, I found the living room. This is extraordinary. Let's take a look at what's in the living room here. Oh wow, look at this, the living room. How amazing, what a space. But the devastation, the collapsed beams, most incredible oak beams, beautiful timber just being left to rot. The windows, the hinges still working. Beautiful. The sofas, I can still feel people sitting on these sofas. Somebody's life, a whole family's life. Clothes even here, look. Empty bottles, signs of life. Extraordinary. Collapsed beams, look at these oak beams. The size of the oak is extraordinary. Very, very valuable timber for reclamation. I perhaps better not go any further. It's feeling a little bit unstable here. But we can get a sense of the building and how it's just been left to rot. So in a few years' time, then this may not be here. So this is a good record of this house and somebody's life. I can get a sense of the parties they had in here. There's still a buzz of old life. But why did they leave it? Such a grand house. It goes up a couple of more stories. So let's go and explore upstairs. Let's go upstairs. Look at these stairs, stone steps. So it must have been quite a wealthy household. Solid stone steps, nicely curved. So a lot of love and craftsmanship has been put into this building, and it's just left to rot. What a shame. So let's see what's upstairs. So here we are, the first floor. What is this going to reveal? Oh, look at this. The entire floor is gone. Better not get too close to the edge. Of course, the roof is gone, the floor is gone, more oak beams. One can only imagine the beauty of this place. It's so solid. It's so well built, or was, and just rotting. What a shame. So one more floor to go. And again, look at these steps. Curved stone, high quality steps. So let's take a look upstairs. And again, the steps, these curved noses on the stairs. Oh, so beautiful, the workmanship. Oh, so sad to see the whole place just rotting. Well, let's see what we've got on the top floor here. So coming upstairs to the top floor, again, the same quality of stone steps with the curved nose edgings into a loft space. But look at this loft structure. Again, massive oak beams are extraordinary. And of course, the entire top floor is gone. And we can see right down through to the ground floor. Extraordinary place, beautiful place. So again, look at the quality of the structure, the solid oak frame, the clay tiles. It looked like there was no expense spared in building this. Absolutely beautiful. I won't step too close to here because it's a long drop down. But we've got an amazing view of the countryside. And you can see the structure from an architect's point of view. The way the beams are notched into each other, real workmanship, real craftsmanship, which you don't get much these days. So it's a privilege to actually witness somebody's life. A very sad feeling of the family that lived here, and even in this open space from sky to basement, I can sense the families still, their energy still lingering in the air, even though there are no floors here now. It's at a level I can sense through time, through that timeline, that quantum timeline, their reality, their energy, their life is still there, ticking over at some level. Absolutely fascinating. So we need to get round to another section, so we have to go out of this window that was, somehow, without doing myself any damage. Okay. Oh. Demolishing half the building as I come out. Okay. Let's see if I can get round to enter into the other part of the house. So follow me and let's see what we can find. We can work our way through here. So look what we've got here. The building corner collapsing. So it won't be long before that completely goes, and when that goes, this entire section will collapse and the rest of the building will just sadly eventually go back to earth. It can take several years, but it's on the cards. So we can see there's an old barn here, so of course it looks absolutely yummy. Let's go and explore. We can see again the oak structure, the old tiles just about hanging on for dear life. The wood, the floors are rotting. I'm not sure how safe it is to go in here. We don't want to end up collapsing in this barn. Actually, it looks like another building that's been lived in. Right. So take a look at this structure, the way they built these solid oak beams and the way they've ton and grooved them into each other. Absolutely beautiful craftsmanship, and of course that structure will last for a very long time until the oak actually rots, which could be several hundred years. And I've just seen a pair of old shoes. Oh, that's like somebody's life. Somebody has just taken off those shoes and left them there. Let's see if we can get into the basement from round the back. This definitely looks like where the animals were kept. Look at this old chair here. Wow. Again, we can see the extraordinary structure inside. Rotten. People's lives. So here we are in the lower basement section of the barn, and old chairs, glass jars, everything rotting, of course, going back to earth. So again, it's only a matter of time before everything returns to earth. But it looks like upstairs was used for living and downstairs here for animals. And again, old clothes left here, old shoes. Again, people's remnants of their lives. You can feel a bit of sadness, the abandonment. People's hopes, aspirations, all went on here as they did in the house, but now all gone. But those memories still linger in the walls, still linger in the matrix of space. And when we come to these buildings, you can feel it. You can virtually video replay scenes from lifetimes, years ago, maybe even hundreds of years sometimes. Depends how strong the emotion was left embedded in the walls. Having spent the last hour here, I can't help feeling, who were the family who lived here? What was their status? It's a very grand house in the middle of the national park. And did they use it for a holiday home? Was it a family home? But what happened for them to leave it? What happened for them to abandon this most beautiful building? Such a shame, but that's what life is. We live it, we abandon it, that's life.